I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's what you need to know today. First, a 94-year-old judge has been arrested after police say he struck a Good Samaritan with his car. It all happened in Oak Ridge, where Charles Smallwood helped the judge, William Lawrence Tunnell, get to his feet after he fell. Smallwood tried to get Tunnell to remain at the scene until medics arrived. Then he stepped in front of Tunnell's vehicle to prevent him from leaving. That's when Tunnell allegedly threatened to run him over and then placed his vehicle in drive and struck Smallwood. Smallwood was taken by ambulance to the University of Tennessee Medical Center. Tunnell is free on bond. A Chattanooga man could face life in prison after he chased away some home burglars with a gun. 24-year-old William Darden's home was broken into by two men last April. Darden took out his gun and fired at them as they ran away. When police searched his house, he admitted the gun was his, but said he drove a taxi and needed it for protection. However, police say Darden is a gangster disciple and a convicted felon. In September, he was charged with attempted murder in the shooting of another man, Kevin Addison. Darden pleaded guilty this week to unlawful gun possession. His next court date is February 3rd. A woman visiting an inmate at a Tennessee prison says the guards forced her to prove she was menstruating. Now the woman has filed a lawsuit in federal court. It happened at the South Central Correctional Facility in Clifton, Tennessee. The woman says she already cleared one security checkpoint when guards noticed a sanitary napkin in her pocket. The woman offered to leave the pad behind or leave the prison entirely. Instead, the lawsuit says she was instructed to go into a bathroom, expose herself, and allow a female officer to inspect her privates. Now she's seeking damages for humiliation. A new bill would make it illegal for passengers in a car to drink. Tennessee Representative John Lundberg filed the legislation. He says that if people are drinking alcohol in the car, most of the time the driver is participating. Tennessee is one of 7 states that doesn't outlaw alcohol for passengers. If it passes, the violation would be a misdemeanor, and passengers in taxis, limos, or campers would be exempt. Lundberg says the law will save lives and bring more money into the state. Brujas Pub in Chattanooga's North Shore has been closed after a kitchen fire. A small grease fire broke out Thursday morning. The fire was located around a deep fryer and spread to the walls and attic before it was contained. No one was injured, and the cause has been ruled as accidental. The restaurant may be closed up to a week or longer. The owner of several Chattanooga pain clinics has been found guilty. 60-year-old Barber Lane conspired to illegally distribute controlled substances such as oxycodone and Xanax. One expert says some patients were prescribed so much that if they took them all as prescribed, they'd be dead. Lang, known as Aunt B, also led a Bible study for the men and women who bought the pill mill prescriptions. Her daughter, Faith Blake, has also pleaded guilty to similar charges. Meanwhile, Lang faces 210 years in prison. The suspect in a family dollar store stabbing in Cleveland has been arrested. Police say Eric Raygor stabbed an employee January 14th after he was confronted about shoplifting. Raygor was at large for a week. On Wednesday, police received an anonymous tip that he was at the Heritage Inn in Cleveland. Officers found him hiding in the ice room. Finally, a co-sponsor of the bill to repeal Common Core in Tennessee has changed her mind on the issue. Senate Education Chair Dolores Gresham says she's now okay with the new standards after talking with teachers. She filed the proposal in November along with Senator Mike Bell. Turning to weather, today will be rainy with a high near 44 degrees. The low tonight will be around 35. That's it for today's news. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news all day long at timesfreepress.com.